Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. I&R spoilers. Adam freaks out when Sally reveals pregnancy, afraid to screw up another kid. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, spoilers reveal that Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, already feels like a horrible father because he blames himself for messing up his son, Connor Newman's, Judah Mackey, life, because the doctors have pointed out that Connor's parents are a huge trigger for his OCD. Of course, Adam also chose to save Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, instead of their baby months ago as well. Will Adam lose it if Sally gets pregnant again? The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Sally knew she had complications with her pregnancy when she was going to have Adam's baby. Sally has actually relied on Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, to do what was best for them at the time. However, Nick had an emergency with his daughter and left Sally and the baby in Adam's hands that night. Sally was furious when she came out of surgery and learned that Adam had told them to save her instead of the baby. Sally would not have made that choice if it had been up to her. Sally accused Adam of being a bad father and wanted nothing to do with him because of their daughter's death. Adam is so upset trying to deal with Connor's illness and his part in it that he would be terrified if Sally were to get pregnant now. Adam already feels like a huge screw-up to his family and his son. Adam certainly doesn't want to hurt Sally's feelings or make her feel like he doesn't want another child, but could Adam truly handle the stress? Adam could completely mess up his and Sally's relationship if he handles this the wrong way. After all, Adam could ask Sally to have an abortion because he is afraid of messing up the child. Adam could also want to break up with Sally because of his fears. Either way, Sally would be heartbroken believing that he doesn't want another baby with her. Sally may decide that it is better not to tell Adam about their child and even put distance between them. However, a pregnancy scare or even a real pregnancy could fit right into everything going on right now. It could also lead to Connor believing that his dad is having another child to try and make a normal kid this time. Spoilers suggest that Sally and Adam have more shockers along the way, so a new baby just might be part of those shocks. Adam and Sally need to discuss what they want from their future because a new baby comes into the picture. Does Adam even want more kids after everything that is going on with Connor? Keep checking back for all of your The Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates. In the bustling city of Genoa City, where secrets simmer beneath polished surfaces and ambitions clash like titans in a mythic battle, the drama of the Newman family unfolds like an intricate dance of power and passion. And at the center of this tempestuous whirlwind stands Adam Newman, a man haunted by his past, tormented by his desires, and driven by a relentless hunger for redemption. As the morning sun bathed the sleek skyscrapers in a golden hue, Adam Newman found himself pacing the lavish confines of his penthouse, his thoughts a tangled web of anxiety and anticipation. Today was supposed to be like any other day, filled with board meetings and corporate scheming, but fate had other plans in store for him. It all started innocently enough, with a casual encounter at Society, the trendy restaurant where the city's elite gathered to see and be seen. Adam had been drawn to Sally Spectra from the moment he laid eyes on her, captivated by her fierce intelligence and undeniable allure. Little did he know that their fateful meeting would set into motion a chain of events that would rock his world to its core. As they sat across from each other, sipping cocktails and trading witticisms, Adam felt a spark of something unfamiliar igniting within him. It was a dangerous flame, one that threatened to consume him whole if he dared to let it burn unchecked. But try as he might to resist, he found himself drawn to Sally like a moth to a flame, unable to tear himself away from the gravitational pull of her presence. And then, just when he thought he had everything under control, Sally dropped the bombshell that would shatter his carefully constructed facade into a million jagged pieces. She was pregnant with his child. The news hit Adam like a sledgehammer to the chest, knocking the wind out of him and leaving him gasping for breath. He had never imagined himself as a father, let alone a father again. His first foray into parenthood had been a disaster of epic proportions, leaving a trail of broken hearts and shattered dreams in its wake. He couldn't bear the thought of repeating the same mistakes, of subjecting another innocent child to the chaos and dysfunction that seemed to follow in his wake like a shadow. But as he looked into Sally's eyes, he saw something there that he had never seen before. A glimmer of hope, a flicker of possibility. She believed in him, believed that he was capable of being the man she needed him to be, and for the first time in a long time, Adam dared to believe it too. And so, with a mixture of fear and determination coursing through his veins, Adam made a decision that would change the course of his life forever. He would embrace this unexpected twist of fate, embrace the chance to be a father again, and do everything in his power to ensure that history did not repeat itself. But as the days turned into weeks and the weeks turned into months, Adam found himself grappling with doubts and insecurities that threatened to overwhelm him. What if he wasn't cut out for this? What if he screwed up again, like he had so many times before? The weight of responsibility hung heavy on his shoulders, a constant reminder of the stakes involved. And then, just when he thought he had finally found his footing, tragedy struck in the most unexpected of ways. Sally went into premature labor, her body racked with pain as she fought to bring their child into the world. In that moment of fear and uncertainty, Adam felt a surge of raw emotion unlike anything he had ever experienced before. He would do whatever it took to protect them, to keep them safe from harm. And so, as he stood by Sally's side in the hospital room, his heart pounding in his chest and his hands trembling with fear, Adam made a silent vow to be the father that his child deserved. No matter what obstacles stood in his way, no matter what demons lurked in the shadows of his past, he would rise to the challenge and prove once and for all that he was worthy of love, worthy of redemption. And as he held his newborn son in his arms for the very first time, Adam knew with a certainty that bordered on divine intervention that this was his chance for salvation, his chance to rewrite the narrative of his life and emerge from the ashes stronger and more resilient than ever before. For in the end, it wasn't the mistakes of the past that defined him, but the choices he made in the present that shaped the future yet to come. I and Ours Eileen Davidson delivers the power performance of the week. Taking on a dissociative identity disorder, storyline on the soaps can be extraordinarily challenging for the performer who is tasked with making a clear distinction and delineation between the various alters of their character. However, the other trick to playing this kind of story is often having the various alters trying to hide the fact from those they know and love of what is truly going on with them, so as not to tip them off as to what is happening to them as they battle for control of a person's psyche. The gold standard is One Life to Live icon Erica Slezak's ex-Vicky, Emmy-winning and gut-wrenching and riveting Diet storyline where we met Tori Nikki, although we met her earlier in the life of the show, Tommy, Princess, Jin, and even her father, Victor. Now in 2024, the young and the restless Eileen Davidson is playing out a new Diet storyline for the first time as Ashley Abbott. We knew decades ago that Ashley had a breakdown and has suffered psychological issues, but this has taken it to a new level. And let's be real, if you were going to give someone currently on a soap a Diet story, who better than Davidson, who is used to playing multiple characters at one time as she did on Days of Our Lives. Although on Days, each of the characters were their own distinct person, while now on Y&R, Ashley's alters are fighting for control of her being. Last week, on the Thursday, April 12th episode of the CBS soap opera, Davidson truly got to shine, as in front of the Abbott family and through what was supposed to be an intervention, they hadn't figured out what the hell was happening to her. Ashley was flipping from altar to altar. We know there is Ms. Abbott and Ash thus far, but there is said to be one more altar a-coming. In the key scenes, Davidson's internal struggle was played pretty masterfully in a scene where she literally is in a tug of war with her alters and flings herself on the couch. While Jack, Peter Bergman, Diane, Susan Walters, Billy, Jason Thompson, and Tracy, Beth Maitland, look on. Of course, there are the soap trope scenes of alters in handcuffs while the other is on the loose, and leave it to Billy to figure out Ashley is suffering from his past experience. While this all seemed to spring from Ashley's messy relationship with Tucker, Trevor Street John, and a throwback to an old car accident where she lost her unborn baby, is there some other underlying issue in Ashley's past that was even more traumatizing that will be revealed as another trigger for this massive personality split? We shall see.